Welcome back. I'm gonna be making a project for my daughter, and she had inspired the design a while ago. She wanted something to hang some of her awards and medals, and so she had thought about something like this, a hanger, a couple of spires that would hang, you could hang medals down on this. And I think she thought of the mountain motif. One of us did, and so I'm going to try and do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the bottom part from this walnut, and then the bottom part maybe from this ash or maybe from maple. So what I'm going to do is just make a template roughly for this lower part here, and then I'll be able to join these two hopefully seamlessly, and then I can cut out the mountain relief and maybe put some little shadowing accents in there ultimately as well. So I'm going to start off by making a template. Okay, I've drawn out I think the rough outline for the bottom of the snow. So I'm going to take this now and bandsaw that, and then I'm going to sand it smooth, and then that'll be my template. I made the template, sanded this so it's smooth, and then I traced the outline on there. So I'll bandsaw close to that line, and then I'll bandsaw close to the line on the other one, and then we will route them. I've got this set up now. The template is attached to the workpiece, and should be able to route this to the template. So those who are astute would know that the template would only work on here and not on here. So what I ended up doing was tracing this on the ash, and then very carefully and painstakingly routing that so that they're together. So now I can glue this together and then begin to trim it. Okay, so here it is cut out. So now I'm going to do some sanding in here and round these corners off a little bit. Then ultimately I'm going to route off the back of these a bit so that they aren't flush with the wall when it hangs on the wall, and then you'll be able to kind of get the metals on these rods. I have the edges sanded, and now what I need to do is route some relief on the backs of these pegs so that when it's hanging you can get a metal hanging on it. So I've set this up to start. I'm going to start with this one, and then I'll set up another setting for the other one. All right, so I've cut relief in the backs of these so that now there's a bit of room when this is flush to the wall for things to be hung. Next, I'll do a round over on these edges. I'm working on sanding this. I needed to round over the back edges with a spoke shave and some chisels. So just working on now getting this sanded down. Here's the finished product. There's a coat of oil and a couple of coats of shellac on there. And of course we have the routed holes for screws to mount on the wall. and the two ends here for the metals to be hung.